Wait a second. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Huh? Wait a second. That's not what I have on my OBS. It's supposed to be in the starting soon screen. Uh-oh. Is it gonna work? Huh? Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. It's over already. No, YouTube scuff strikes again. I was hoping this one would be a bit smoother than last time, but now why is this happening? Is that because of this? Oh, okay. Bear with me. I will explain it all in due time. I apologize. Enjoy the starting soon, I guess, for a little bit. Is it? It is working. Okay. I apologize. Did I change my mic settings? No, I don't think so. More than one ingestion of primary URL, sending one stream to primary. What the? Uh-oh. No music? Oh no. Wait, is this not working? The BGM isn't working. What if I try this? Hang on, can you hear something now? Hello? No BGM. You have DVR. Isn't that... I think I'm supposed to be on that. Dude, technology hates me. No BGM. Okay, we'll work through this, guys. Bear with me. Okay, how about this? Because I've got something crazy happening to my scene right now. Wait, I guess I can just... That's kind of weird, because I can just do this. And go here, and then you guys aren't even seeing this. Okay, do you have BGM now? Yes. Yes. Okay. I apologize. I thought I had fixed the thing. I haven't fixed the thing. Well, I've been talking through my starting soon screen, so I apologize. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Hi, everyone. Right, so I guess you're not going to get stingers, so I apologize for lying in the pinned comment. Okay. Oh, my mic is still here. Hi. Wait, is it working? Sorry, I have to look over at my other monitor to see the live stream. Hi, guys. I've got my mic on. Sorry, I'll hide it. I was only doing it for a bit. BGM is better. Okay, cool. Audio is good. Cool. Mic, sound okay? Thumbs up? Good morning, guys. It's actually 10 p.m. here, so hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? Did you guys enjoy the FaZe Quest debuts? What did you think? Did I turn my PC off? No. No, I didn't. Debuts were great. They were spectacular. Hands up in chat, or type 1, if you were asleep and you did not get to see it, because I imagine there might be a lot of Europeans here in the chat. Oh, I should ping, like, oh, I forgot to tweet that I'm live. Oh my gosh. 1. Okay, that's a lot of 1s. Okay, so if I may shill my friends, please go watch Mary and Sleepy's debuts. They both did an incredible job in their debuts, and you should watch them. You should go and watch them. I think Sleepy blew it out the park. I think I'm confusing my sayings here. Sleepy was incredible. She sang the song live. That was crazy. That was insane. Oh my gosh, I've lost my tabs because I'm trying to tweet that I'm live. Sleepy's amazing. Yeah, you guys should check out Sleepy. Please do. Please check out Sleepy and Mary. Please, guys. Hello, everyone. You can check out mine as well, but as you can probably tell from this stream, I had a little bit of scuff. I can explain what happened, what went wrong, in a sec. Let me just get that tweet out because I should probably do that. Now that I'm in a corporation, now that I'm a corporate VTuber, I have to be professional and definitely not make any mistakes ever. Like, having the first 12 minutes of your debut stream be a black screen. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. FaZe professional. There's elements of professionalism. I will say all my senpai are super duper 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 ooper whooper nice. They have been nothing but amazing behind the scenes and cheering us on and getting us all sort of prepared and helping us get used to being in a corporation, because all three of us, we were indie VTubers, and FaZe is definitely a lot more relaxed. Like, it's super super duper chill, but it comes with a level of expectations, and it can be kind of overwhelming sometimes about, like, oh, you now have like a brand attached to you, and you also have your reputation attached to like other people in the company. So it can be a little stressful and a lot of pressure. You can put a lot of pressure on yourself, right? I know that I have put a lot of pressure on myself because I unfortunately cannot sing and I can't dance. And I've joined an idol company. So I do need to lock the fuck in and learn how to do both. Hopefully. Yes, idol company. Definitely not a coffee company. Definitely not a coffee company. Definitely not a coffee company. Hang on, guys. Definitely not a coffee company. Where is my asset? I am all over the place. Guys, we're definitely not a coffee company. That is the wrong thing. Hope this works. Oh my gosh. I have been in such a doozy that my desktop... Do you guys do this? Do you just dump your desktop full of like, oh, I need to have quick access to these things right away? My desktop is just full of FaZe related stuff now because I need to sort it out. Guys, we're definitely not a coffee company and definitely an idol company. By the way, you can buy the FaZe Quest coffee. Did you know that there's 3 new flavors on the store? And you can get your own FaZe Quest coffee flavors. If you are a fan of strong coffee flavors, guys, if you're a fan of strong coffee flavors, I believe my flavor would be very good. Very, very good. I think I'm not a coffee expert. In fact, I actively dislike coffee. But if you are a fan of strong coffees, I believe it is a Brazil X something blend. Does anyone know coffee? Anyone know the coffee, or has anyone been on the website? It's like a fusion of 2 nouns, and then you Sumatran. Thank you. It's a Brazil X Sumatran cross blend fusion extraordinaire, which apparently means that it's very strong. It's very intense flavor. So if you like your strong coffee, consider buying The Clio IT coffee, please, guys. I live in a share house in my 30s. I would like to own a house one day, so please buy the coffee. Please buy the coffee so I can afford a house one day. I'm in my 30s and I live in a share house. I know, that sounds pathetic. But my roomies are very nice. Did you just say Clio 8? No! Clio 80. Clio 80. Not Clio 8. Not Clio 80. Clio 80. So yes. And also, you can get other merch as well. If you want decaf coffee. Sleepy's is decaf. And then Mary's, I don't remember what flavor Mary's is. I apologize. And yeah, we've got an acrylic panel of the beautiful arts of the three of us at our tea time. And it also has the standees, our KV standees, which I think stands for K visual, but it's been passed around so many times that I'm like, you know that meme where it's Thingy Pratt, and he's like, it's been so long and I don't know what to. I've heard it so many times, but I'm too afraid to ask. But I think it means that. I think I just butchered the meme. I think it means key visual, right? Are my roomies watching now? No, I had the distinct displeasure after the debuts of walking out into the living room after my debut. And my roomie said, "Oh, how did it go? I'm just about to watch." And so I had to make a cup of tea whilst my own debut stream, complete with scuff, started playing. So that was fun. That was really fun. I still haven't tweeted. Ah! Bear with me one sec, guys. I gotta tweet. I gotta do the tweet. One sec. I saved the thumbnail somewhere. I'll just post the thumbnail. Where's the thumbnail? Oh no. Guys, do you know where I saved it? I think oh, it's here. I found it, guys. Guys, my 2.0 debut stream started. How long have we been live? 14 minutes? Oh no. And I definitely didn't forget to tweet this on time. Come watch on YouTube. Yippee. How do I... Oh gosh, this is going to sound really bad. The back end of my YouTube doesn't have the link to the stream. How do I link it? Stream settings? No, that's my stream key. I should not post that on Twitch. Where's the... Can someone post the link to the stream in the chat so I can copy paste it? I guess I could open it. Don't do that. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Do you guys have permission to post links in the chat? You can't? Oh no. Sorry, so on YouTube, I'm used to not having any moderation at all. And so on Twitch, sorry. I have no moderation on Twitch. Ah, here we go. Copy link. I think this will work. I don't have any mods on Twitch. Oh yeah, you're supposed to put the link in the second tweet, aren't you? I forgot. Add a tweet. Add a post. Why doesn't it do the thing where it links the URL? Hopefully that works. There we go. Ban me? Oh. Oh god. Mods! Mods? Oh, I never get to say this because I've never had mods. Mods. Throw him in jail. I don't actually have mods, do I? Do I? VODs. Destroy him. There is one. Okay, thank you, mods. I apologize. Also, it took me 3 minutes to post the tweet, so... Now my tweet is even out of time. Out of date. He's gone now. Okay. He got his 2 seconds of fame. But yeah, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Wherever in the wide, wide world that we call planet Earth. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. It has been pretty nice here. Aside from the fact that I have been shitting myself basically all weekend trying to trying to lock the fuck in for debut, I have basically been pooping my pants. Too much information. I apologize. Sorry, let me hide the shilling. Let me hide the shilling. I'm not used to YouTube chat. I forgot that I don't have chat on the screen. Hang on. I think if I go over here, I think I didn't even send it in the OBS during stream. If I come over here, guys, you should be able to see yourselves on stream. If I remember how to do this, which I think is here. Ta-da! I think we're good. Yes, you should be able to see yourselves. So, I apologize for during the debut. It was kind of hard to fit both chats in at once. So you guys kind of got squished. But yeah, look at the widgets. Thank you very much to Toru for the wonderful CSS of the stream. Thank you very, very much. It's very cool. It's really cool, isn't it? I asked for like a scroll/book sort of aesthetic, and I think they really pulled through with the design. So thank you very much. What's happening about Vashine? Oh, yes. I guess we can do like a 2.0 Q&A sort of thing. I guess if you want to start with that question, we can. So if you don't know, I am in a streamer group on Twitch. I am formerly a independent Twitch VTuber, which is weird to say. I haven't gotten used to saying that I am Clio IT of FaZe Connect. I have not gotten used to saying that. So I apologize if I make any mistakes. But yes, I'm no longer an indie VTuber, I'm now a corporate VTuber. And so the group that I was in was called Vashine, and that was more of a unofficial sort of friend group-esque organization rather than like an actual corporation. We did do things together, we collabed, we did sponsorships, we did merchandise, but we weren't like an official company. And so as a result, when it came to negotiating contracts with Sakana, we were able to come to an agreement that allowed me to retain my membership/place in Vashine and also stay in FaZe. So I'm able to do both. Which is very nice, and I'm very glad. And Sakana has been very accommodating. He is quite chill. I don't know if you know this about Sakana. Maybe you guys are more used to dealing with him on stream, but like he's too chill. He is like, sometimes he's like too laid back about how he approaches business. And he's not a pushover. No, he will stand up for himself, of course, because he's a businessman. He has his own business's best interests in heart. But he does have a sort of, I don't know, casual approach to talking business and talking negotiations. And as someone who, I guess I'm not the most business shrewd. I'm not a shrewd business person. So I did appreciate his sort of like approach to talking about this. Yeah, he knows how to roll the punches. Exactly, exactly. If it works, yeah, he's really chill. Can I shill the coffee? You missed it. You missed it. It was in the other scene. And my OBS system at the moment is currently held together by duct tape and hopes and dreams right now. So I'm scared to change scenes too often. It's like held together right now in a way that I thought I fixed it from this morning. Thank you, Rie. Thank you, Rie. Rie, are you happy that FaZe Australia is now doubled in size? An OBS scene and a dream. Yes, exactly. I don't know how to describe it, but as you probably, if you didn't see my debut this morning, it did start with 12 minutes of blank screen on, I think, YouTube. I think it took 12 minutes for me to actually start the debut. Inshallah, we will recruit more bogans. Well, hopefully. Hopefully. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. It all worked out in the end. Yes, it did. Leeked? I love leeks. They're really delicious. I love lentils. Blank screen into muted BGM. I don't know how it happened because I tested everything. Everything was tested. I don't know why, but it was working. I promise you it was working. I promise you everything was working prior to the start of the stream. And then I hit start stream. And everything just decided to not work anymore. And I'm looking at my OBS and it's somehow turned into like this weird Frankenstein monster. I have a bunch of audio mixer sources that are just there that weren't there this morning, and I don't know why they're there. If you can imagine, for some reason my OBS has just like been possessed by the spirit of, I don't know, evil YouTube or something. I don't think it did an update. It's just, I'm not used to doing YouTube streams. So I've been asking my senpai for a lot of advice, and Ari was very nice and helped guide me through how to get this one set up. I'm hoping it works. I don't think I'm not on Twitch, right? Let me go check. I'm not on Twitch. I haven't accidentally started streaming on Twitch, right? Okay, good. We haven't. No, thank God. No. Yes, everyone in FaZe has been really nice about helping me. I have been fighting technology for like the last 72 hours? You started listening to your Italian League lecture. Abandoned it, restarted, then abandoned again. A yearly recycle. I will say the Italian League lecture is one of my weaker ones because the topic is so hard to research because it's such a small part of a broader conflict. If you want to learn more about the history stuff, I would suggest I think my favorite is the Dark Ages one. I think I like the Dark Ages lecture the most. Oh, hello, Saffron. You're currently streaming on Twitter? No! I hope not. I didn't even set that one up. Yes, late antiquity. I said it. I missed out a lot of stuff that I meant to put in my slideshow, but I'm glad I didn't because of all the scuff. I would have had to like skip over it. I think it somehow worked out well that I didn't include everything somehow because I had so much scuff that I lost. I want to say I lost like 12 minutes of my debut block. So I'm actually quite glad that I didn't include everything. You want to learn about the Abyssids? Abyssids, I should say. I don't know why I said it wrong. What's my favorite country to play in EU4 is Venice. I like Venice, the Republic of Venice. Will you make more history videos? Yes. So I did originally have planned for this week. The first topic that I want to tackle on stream will be the period of the video game Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm going to be talking about the setting around the game, as well as the historical sort of scope. I'll be talking about the Holy Roman Empire, the succession crisis, personal unions, the Hussite movements, and as well as the broader impacts of that time frame, because it had a huge impact on, well, the entire history of the world, which you wouldn't think, but it is actually a very important time period. That will be on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you are just a YouTube only guy, if you are a Twitch only guy, don't worry, it will be on both. But hopefully I can get the multi-stream stuff working. I do have a multi-stream scheduled later in this week that I'm a little scared for because of all the technical nightmares that I've had. What makes something YouTube only? So I'm more of an endurance streamer. I like doing long streams. I like streaming all day. I'm a full-time streamer, so I like doing long streams for you guys, and I like being the thing that you can have on your second monitor whilst you are doing your work, whilst you're going about your day, whilst you're having your day. You can have me on the side screen, and you can enjoy listening to me or watching me. Do whatever I'm doing, being a silly sausage. You're doing your dishes right now? That's very impressive that you can do that whilst typing in chat. Tenma competition for long hours. It's not a competition. Don't pit two bad bitches against each other. Which era do you like most in history? I like medieval history. That's your setup right now. I'm glad. 7 a.m. live, you'll have to watch later. What time zone is 7 a.m.? Is that, hang on, let me guess. Is that Central American time? I had to deal with time zones. Hang on, let me rewind a sec. Blah, 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 blah. So to explain my issues with technology, as you saw, so it wasn't only the debut. So rewind to 1 a.m. I think Saturday morning, 1 a.m. I am in a call with Taro Papa, and I'm getting my model configured. And so this is, how many hours before debut? That's, 40 something hours before debut, I think. And so I'm in a call, and it goes for 3 hours, and we're trying to get my model to work. And thank you for the compliments. Yes, Taro has done a magnificent job, and I will make sure to showcase everything. But it turns out that my old setup was so scuffed, and I'm really bad with technology, and this shows you how bad it is, that I got a model in 2023 that had V-Bridger in it, and it turns out I may not have used the V-Bridger at all. It turns out that I may have been streaming without the actual V-Bridger settings enabled the entire time for a year and a half. And I've just been using like some scuffed version of my old model, which is really embarrassing because, and I found this out, was when we were trying to get this model set up, it wouldn't work. I blame that on my, 50% of my issues. I did, yes. Long-term historians will know how much I decried V-Bridger. It turns out the error, error between seat and keyboard, pet mass or something? No, that's mathematical stuff, isn't it? What's What's the error between chair and keyboard? Pebcac. Thank you. Yes, I had the I may have had everything set up wrong. So yes, that was a bit stupid of me. The error was me. So that was fun, doing that at 1 a.m, getting everything fixed, troubleshooting, going through the VTube Studio troubleshooting page at 2 a.m, thinking, why isn't this working? It's just like, oh wow. Oh wow. But I'm glad we did, because, oh my gosh, if I may gush for a sec, I think Teru Papa and Tefish Mama, I think they did a wonderful job. If I may zoom in. Type 1 if you agree. Type 2 if you double agree. I better be seeing 1s. Or 2s. No 3s. If I see any 3s. I see 3s. I'm getting angry. Do you like freckles? I've got freckles. I also look like Panko. It's like disturbing how Panko-like I have become with my smug face. Because technically I'm not only just a member of FaZe Australia, I'm actually a member of FaZe Europe as well. Because I am from the Emerald Isle. So now we have not only an Italian, we have an Irish VTuber. I know Panko called me her mom, which is... I was tempted to reply, but I'm not confident in my Italian anymore. It's been a long time since I was in Italy. Oh gosh. It would have been... Ooh. What year is it? It's 2025? It's been like 7 years, I think, since I was last in Italy. So I'm not very confident in my Italian. Gaelic? Oh my gosh, my Gaelic is so bad. So the last time I learned Gaelic was in primary school, and that was... This is gonna hurt. That was how many years ago? 30? 30 years ago? Something like that. Haglov, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Have I read Berserk? Nope. Nope. Roads lead to Rome. Come back home. Yes, Panko. I would like to visit Italy again. Some of my favorite places in the world are in Italy. I mentioned Venice is my favorite nation to play in EU4. It's also one of my favorite places in the world. The last time I was there, I got to go backstage, I guess is the behind the scenes, I guess is the right term. I got to go behind the scenes in all the museums in La Serenissima. And I got to look at a bunch of artifacts, and I got to handle a bunch of artifacts for my postgrad. So that was very, very cool. It's very cool. Also, hi, Panko. Hello, Senpai. That's fun. Yes. Someone asked earlier, do you regret doing a history degree? No. No, of course not. History is... Obviously, it has maybe not the most career paths attached to it, but I do not regret my life decisions of getting into history and doing my studies and I really love history. I'm quite passionate about it. The more you get into a topic, the more you realize how little you know. And I will never claim to be an expert on all of history. But I am really, really glad to have gotten involved in history and to have been fortunate enough to get a job and have been fortunate enough to make a career out of it as a VTuber as well. So thank you everyone for supporting me. Name every history. Big history. Modern history. Ancient history. Classical history. Medieval history. Early modern history. Renaissance. Oh, one sec. Oops. Sorry, my roomies came in. My roomies were asking me questions. Also, yes, I'm in the share house. So sometimes they knock on the door and they're like, "Hi, Clio. Can we talk to you about something?" So I had to very quickly answer. Are my roomies single? I'm the third wheel. For the new Hackstorians in chat, I'm the third wheel. Oof, 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 oof. Three's company. Yeah. But it's good. So if you don't know, I live in the absolute sticks. For the new Hackstorians, let me explain it. I live in the sticks, and so as a result, my rent is very cheap because I have hippie landlords, and as a result, my rent is $50 a week. Oh no, it's 60. It's $60. It's $60 a week. That is Australian, so that's... I don't know what the exchange rate is. It's like... I think it's like 0.6. So what's 0.6 of 60? I'm not very good at maths. That's like $2 US, I think. So I put up with... It's like 40-ish? Okay, yeah, I put up with having some roomies who have a very, very cheap rent. You'd kill for it? Yeah, there's like mild inconveniences, like living in the middle of nowhere, but... If you want to know where the money is going from buying the Clio merch and subscribing, it goes to my hopeful future mortgage. I would like to own a house one day. My VTuber setup is more expensive. But all of you pay $60 each. Yeah. Yep. Split 3 ways. What kind of house? Like a regular house? I don't know how to describe it. I also probably shouldn't say, in case someone has like, I don't know, Rainbolt-esque ability to track things down. It's not on the NBN. Actually, I am on the NBN. So because I was starting to get closer to streaming in FaZe, and we had been approached by Sakana about doing multi-streams for our debut, I think it was 15 megabytes upload, and I was terrified. I was terrified that I was not gonna have enough upload speed to multi-stream, so I took on the onus of increasing our internet speed. So now we have 300 up, It's a lot more expensive, but I get to do this as a job, so I hope you guys can also support me to help pay for the internet bill, because I'm the one tanking the increased price. So yeah, it went from 15 to 300 and I think 89 up. Oh, if you're missing, hi Phil. What happens to Vishine? I'm still in Vishine. Don't worry. Buy FaZe coffee. Yes. Oh no, hang on. Oh wait. Can I just change scene and it just doesn't happen on YouTube? I might be able to do that. Where was I before? Was I in this scene? Oh yeah, it's just not... Okay, I'm in a different scene to you guys. You can't see this. Is this the coffee? That's weird. It's like I'm in studio mode in OBS permanently. Okay. It sucks that you guys can't see the stinger because Soneki did such a beautiful job for the stinger. Oh wait, I can just add it as a scene. Yeah, okay. If you want to see the stinger, I think I can... Oh wait, it might need to be a media source. For the YouTube guys, it will be in my assets folder. I think. Yes. Does this show up on stream? Is that showing up on stream? This is my stinger, guys. I can see it on the stream. It's so pretty. And unfortunately, we can't see it on YouTube because my OBS is so scuffed right now. But yeah, this is what plays. I should probably stop it from looping just in case you guys get motion sickness from me falling in front of you. What is this image? Wait, what? Huh? Oh, right. That was another bit that I had planned that I never did. Wait, hang on. So, if you want to help pay for my internet bill so I can multi-stream, consider buying the FaZe merch. Consider buying the Clio IT coffee flavor today. You seem a bit too normal for the stream. I think a lot of people had that opinion until they saw the slide about me eating cereal. Are you in Pip and Nepo high? I don't know. I don't know, actually. They never told me. I did ask Sakana. I did ask, am I allowed to talk about how I got hired and the intricacies of it? I'll talk about that real quick. Because I figured people probably want to know this. I've actually been in the basement the longest out of any FaZe member. Fun fact. I was in there for 2 years. So to explain everything, I went full-time streaming, I think November I guess it's not technically 2 years. It's like, if you look at the calendar, it's 2 years in that it was 2023 when it happened. I went full-time streaming the 15th of November 2025, in which my teaching contract didn't get renewed, and I decided to pivot to full-time VTubing. And then that very day, that very, very, very day, what shows up in my DMs, other than a little fish man called H2O Sakana. I did mean 2023. What did I say? Sorry, I think I said the wrong year. Yes, 2023. Did I say 2025? Sorry, I'm not talking about the future. I'm really dumb. Yes, so this all started in 2023. And so it's been weird. It has been really, really weird. just to have this whole thing happen in the background whilst I've also tried to maintain a career as like a indie VTuber. All the while, everyone doesn't know I'm joining FaZe. For like a year and a half, they didn't know that I was. No one knew. Will I be the first non-sad girl talent? I can get depressed. I can get sad. Not even the talents. I think some of them found out a little bit later. But yeah, I was in the basement for, I can't do the maths of how many days that was, but I guess it would be over a year and a half. Yeah, the party meme. They don't know I'm joining FaZe. Why are you British? I have a mongrel accent because I moved a lot. It's the TLDR. We're kind of jumping around topics. Why did it take so long? I'm not sure. I think because I got approached at the same time that Euphoria was debuting, and then Kaleido debuted afterwards, so there wasn't like an immediate hurry to approach anyone else about making the rest of the wave. And then there was the auditions as well. Are you an actual historian still? I think you can say that I technically am, but I guess I'm not practicing as much as I used to. I'm definitely not as engaged in historiography and history as I was. I try not to go as the surface level of like pop history sort of stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with pop history. I tried to provide a bit more depth to it. But yes, I maybe, yes, no, maybe. Depends on what you call a historian. Was everyone in management aware? I don't know. I actually don't know. I think Sakana kind of keeps it on a, like, maybe he tells them, but I don't know. Will those you timed out for asking when you will join FaZe Connect ever see justice? So that was just like a running gag of people constantly making jokes about me joining FaZe Connect, and I was just like, it would be really funny if I acted violent towards people saying that in my chat. All the while, I was joining all along. It's all a ruse, yes, a Rooney ruse. It was the long con, exactly. Also, I apologize if my mic is sounding a little weird. It's like super sensitive, and so if I turn away to look at the chat, it might be distorting a little bit, so I apologize. Kaiser Sose. That's me. Do you like Napoleonic Wars? Oh yeah, people have been asking me. I didn't really talk about it in the debut, so people were asking what sort of historian I am. I'm medievalist. So I focus specifically on medieval history, specifically to do with European Mediterranean history. Uh-oh. Mods. Sandpaper has balls? Kill! Yes, thank you, mods. Thank you very much. It's actually kind of fun having a person in the background that I can say, slay him, put him down, send him to the executioner. That's actually kind of fun. I'm not used to having mods. We told you for so long. I know, but it's quite fun to do it yourself. I'm not used to doing it on YouTube, so that's probably why I'm okay having it on YouTube. But on Twitch, I'm fine doing it myself. Any thoughts on EU5? You mean Project Caesar? Nothing's been confirmed. I'm looking forward to the announcement, which is Thursday night, I think, for me. I think it's like 2 a.m. my time, so I'm probably just going to wake up to the news. Do you like CK3? Mm-hmm. I like CK3. I'm not very good at it. My first Paradox game was EU4. And as a result, sorry, I'm giving myself hiccups from water. As a result, when I play another Paradox game and I see my country getting smaller and I'm like, what the heck? What is this? What the heck is this? Mods, I require another killing. Sentence him to death. What about Victoria? I am not very good with economic sims. Age of Empires, Civ? Both. I like both, yes. I like both. I'm really bad at RTSs. For the people who might be hyping me up as like the new RTS queen or anything like that, I'm really bad at real-time strategy, and there is a very good reason for that. I learned how to play Age of Empires 2 because I didn't have a good enough PC to play any games until like 2005. I learned how to play Age of Empires 2 on the PlayStation 2. So I was playing that game with a DualShock controller. So I never learned how to micro or like group things together. The first time I played a game that I could like make control groups was, I think, Battle for Middle-earth 1, and I didn't have any knowledge about like control groups, so I had like a versus match against a university friend, and I got trounced because they actually knew how to play the game. Mods? Oh no! Mods, please help. You have violated the law. Thank you. Thank you, mods. Many rebels. That's what happens when you run a totalitarian regime. People get uppity. Hello, Tema. Hello, Tema senpai. Do you think it's weird to be an older person and refer to people like, because there's quite young people in FaZe. Is it weird if I call them senpai? No? Yes? Maybe? I think I'm old. I think I might be one of the old. I think I might be the oldest. I don't know. I know it's like seniority, but it might be strange. And I do know that Lumi in particular, when I called her senpai for the first time, that she audibly cringed off the face of the planet. So I've kind of weaponized calling everyone senpai as like a fun bit. Jelly hates it as well. So I've been weaponizing it a bit. Although I think some people are into it, like Rie. But I mean, Rie's a little bit freaky. I will tell you, Rie's freakiness hits different when it's targeted at you. That's for sure. When I was on the sidelines in the basement, I was like, yeah, Rie, fly your freaky flag. And then now I'm the one getting hit with cursed artwork, and I'm like, oh no. It definitely is weird to get hit with it. What were we talking about? Sorry, we've been bouncing around topics all the time. Welcome to the regular Clio IT experience where I tangent for 5 hours and then I play a game. I'm probably not going to play a game because it's 11 p.m. So we're probably just going to chat for a bit. I hope you guys don't mind. This is kind of what we do, just tangenting. Favorite 40k race? Imperium of Man? I think. It's technically not a race, right? Because it's just like a sub-faction within the humans. Based. So I have a rationale for this. When it comes to settings with godlike beings and like people with superhuman strength and whatnot, I find the perspective of the common person who doesn't have superpowers to be much more interesting than the actual superheroes themselves. So, I don't know, there's, like, obviously it's cool to have space marines and whatnot, and, you know, all the crazy races in the setting. I think they're interesting, sure, but I think I prefer, I don't know, I feel like a Warhammer setting from the perspective of like a regular person, kind of like in Darktide. I've been playing a bit of Darktide. I think that's more interesting. I guess technically in Darktide you're like a conscript of the Inquisition, technically, so it's not really the same, but yeah, I think it's more interesting to have a perspective on from just like a regular person to like, what would it be like to be a regular person fighting literal eldritch horrors and monsters from outer space that can like eat you and turn you into, like, have a demon pop out of your eyeball because you just so happen to approach the warp a little bit. By the way, I apologize if I'm getting any of the Warhammer stuff wrong. I prefer Warhammer Fantasy to Warhammer 40k. I forgot to mention all of this in my debut. Because I'm a medievalist. I prefer Fantasy to 40k. So I love Total War Warhammer 3. I've played that. I think it's now my most played game on stream. I think I have like 1,000 something hours streamed it and played. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the old world stuff. I've never done tabletop stuff before, but I'm hoping when I can move into my own place, I will have more room to set up an actual space to have like a hand cam, and then we can do like the old world figure painting maybe. I've never been one for arts and crafts, but I think that could be cool. I really like the Tomb Kings, and so they're one of the old world factions. Someone asked about Age of Sigmar. I'm not really interested in the Age of Sigmar setting. I much prefer more old world stuff. Yeah, such as the Power of Nagash. Tetra does not serve. He doesn't. I'm more of a Khalida kind of girl, if I can be biased. I like playing High Queen Khalida. Also, one of the coolest parts about the Total Warhammer games is that you click on people and they're basically Pokemon. So High Queen Khalida says, Khalida! Carl Friends says, friends. Marathi says, Marathi. It's kind of fun. I like Belagar. Belagar, I am. He's a tough little bastard. He's quite fun to play. You just send him into hordes of greenskins and then they all die, and then there's just like this little dwarf surrounded by billions of dead gobbos. Vermintide collab? I would love to. If there's people who want to do Vermintide. I know Pippa and Lumi have done it, and I don't think they do it very often. Favorite faction in Warhammer 3? So, long story. I was getting into the game in Warhammer 2 when I started streaming, and my audience tricked me. My little Hackstorians, who I always trusted. I've always trusted with my life. I definitely do not have any reason to doubt them. They kept saying, "Oh, Clio, you're the hag. You're the OG hag. You should play the OG hag in Warhammer. You should play the OG hag. Her name's Marathi." It wasn't one guide. It was most of chat. It was most of chat. So I get the game. I load up the game. I say, "Hackstorians, where is Marathi?" And they say, "Oh, she's in the Dark Elves." And I scroll through the classes, the factions, and I find the Dark Elf section, and lo and behold, Marathi leads the Cult of Pleasure. And it turns out she's the kinky BDSM faction. So I committed to the bit and I played her, and then it turns out that she's really fun. So it just kind of stuck. So yeah, Marathi is definitely up there. Also, who doesn't like a bad bitch, right? She's like Slanesh. I believe in lore, Marathi kidnaps Slanesh and uses him as a sex slave? Am I allowed to say that as a corporate VTuber? If not, oops. It's okay, you can. Thank you, Remy. Is that Nakari or Slanesh that she kidnaps? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's Demon Shmeeman. They're all gonna get purged anyway. My senpais have said worse things. I've seen a few clips. You have to use unalive? Oh my gosh. There's so much like modern lingo that I'm not sure I know how to use, that I feel like I'm too old to use. I need someone to teach me how to be hip and down with it. Do kids still say hip and down with it? Remy, can you help? Do people still say hip and down with it? Hip and cool. Hello, fellow kids. I know the Rizzler. I'm aware of the Rizzler. But that's because he keeps showing up in wrestling. And it's just very funny that this small child just spams his taunt every time he's on camera. And if it was a wrestling game, he would have like 200 finishes piled up, ready to go. Just say skibbity. Okay. I think I did. I guess I can talk about wrestling. I like wrestling. Should I just go through my debut slides? Guys, do you want to see the concert? Should we just go through the debut again? And then I can provide more context and structure to today's stream. We can. We can. You'll have to bear with me because my OBS is, like I mentioned earlier, held together by hopes and dreams and blue tack and duct tape and I don't know what else. So please bear with me. Because yeah, it's like, now I'm in a black void on my end, so give me a sec, and you guys can watch the performance. It is already on YouTube if you want to check it out. It is Aya811 on YouTube. Has the recorded performance already, but if you would like to watch it again in all of its glory, here, hang on, let me cue it up first. Here you guys go. Orchestra. See you in about 3 minutes. Or not, because it didn't work. Uh-oh. Is it gonna work? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I had to press play. Yeah, I'm very bad at technology. It's a little loud. So to indicate how stuck together my OBS is right now, I don't have a volume slider for this current source in my OBS. You might just have to turn the stream it's gone. I don't know how to describe this. It's gone. I'm back. Okay. I didn't expect that to happen. Hi guys. Hi. That was weird. They just instantly sent me back. Hi. Hello, hello. I hope you enjoyed that. So that is Gaudium Historiae, which means the joy of history. And if you aren't aware, for anyone who joined the stream just then, it is an original composed piece of orchestral music for my debut. And I am still kind of shocked that it happened. And I did see a lot of comments online being like, what the heck? How much did this cost? Oh my gosh, how did this happen? What the heck? So I rationalized this to Sakana, saying, I don't have any musical ability or singing ability, so you're never gonna have to pay for a music project from me ever. So can I blow all of my budget all in one go instead? And it took a bit of convincing, but it did happen. So will it be used later? Yes. So it is actually going to be used as the starting soon screen BGM. When I can figure out how to make my OBS work again, because right now my OBS is possessed by the spirit of... I don't know how to describe this. It is not working. The orchestral scene in my OBS just doesn't have any volumes attached. I can't change it. So I don't know what's happened. Yeah, Zinch has like possessed my OBS or something. I don't know what's going on. I might have to do like maybe a fresh restore. So hopefully not. Yeah. It's sick. I know, right? How do you think I feel? I've been sitting on that for... Oh, when was the compose... Oh, I think it was in February? I've been sitting on that since February. Dying to show you guys. And... It's... I'm so happy that it happened. And people have been asking, like, prices and everything. And, oh my gosh, how much did that cost? It's actually more affordable than you might think. I won't... Probably not allowed to say exactly how much. But it's actually... You would think an orchestra is really expensive. But it's actually... It's actually... not that bad. Doki Bird commissioned them. That's where I got the idea. Doki is my Oshi. So I'm a big Doki Bird fan. So could you commission it? I think so. I mean, yeah, you could probably reach out to Aya, and that's basically what I did. I just reached out to Aya and I said, hi, I have this idea for a project. Would you be interested in? And then we got talking and I sent some reference songs. So I sent a bunch of... What did I send? I sent the Greek Civ 6 medieval theme, and I think I sent the German medieval theme, and I sent the soundtrack for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as well. The one that they use for the main song of KCD 2. Oh gosh, I've forgotten the song name. I sent all of those as sort of like references because I wanted to have a song that was upbeat and helped sort of like, it was like an inspiring tune that evoked themes of history and sort of like conquest and sort of overcoming adversity and I don't know, just like the joy of learning about the past and everything. And I think Aya did an amazing job, and I think the Budapest Scoring Orchestra, did an amazing job. So thank you everyone who worked on this, because holy heck. Holy heck, it's incredible. So yes, when I can get my OBS to work, that will be the starting soon music. So yes, please look forward to that when I can when I can get my OBS to work. So that was the intro, and then I guess if you haven't seen it, I can show off the lore video for the people who missed that as well. If you would like to see my lore video ? I was originally going to play it straight after the orchestra piece, but then I realized it might be a bit of a tonal whiplash to go from this big epic music to... I'll let you watch it if you haven't seen it. So hopefully this plays as well. Oh, no, it's not playing. Okay. What if I do this? Add scene. Oh. And play.
One ticket, please. Thank you. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, ew. Wow. Huh? Wow. What? Chat, is this real?
Okay, for some reason it just like springs back over here, which is a bit odd, but hey. What did you think? My lore ? Video ? Plenema? I'm glad you guys like it. And thank you again to Poopy for the wonderful art that featured in the lore video. And thank you, Lumi, for the amazing voice acting. Couldn't have done it without you. And then also, thank you very much to, let me go make sure I say this right, Edmund Kinoko for the mixing, the VFX, the SFX, dialogue mixing, everything. And then also to the BGMs that we used, which I think are Philip Millman and I don't know how to pronounce the name, I'm so sorry. It's got kanji in it, so I'm kind of a little bit boned. But I believe it's a free BGM from Dover? If you're VTuber watchers, you probably know what Dover is. They provide a lot of free BGMs. Yeah, that was the debut. The lore video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I guess I can hang on. We can swap over to the presentation scene when I figure out how to... There we go. Okay. So if you want to, we can run through it, and then I can talk about what I skipped and what I need to add still. Oh yeah, I need to move the chats around. Sorry, Twitch, be gone. You don't get to be on the book. Wait, YouTube is frozen? No. YouTube, wake up. You're awake. You're awake. You can move. I think. Are you moving? Refresh. Yes, you are awake. Okay. I wasn't sure if it stopped working because it's very confusing. I'll just maybe do it like this way. Chop you guys off at the top and then stick you in the book. That's going in the book. There we go. That kind of fits a little bit. There we go. You died for like a split second. I'm not used to using YouTube streams, so apparently like when you change scenes in YouTube, like stuff just like freezes. So I'll hopefully get that resolved. But yes, I'll very quickly go through this. Welcome to my PowerPoint. Oh yeah, I should also show off my model as well. Yeah, if you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Clio. Clio IT. Clio IT, not Clio 8, not Clio 8, not Clio 80, IT. Okay? Everyone got that? If I see anyone typing 80, I see anyone typing 80 or 8, you will get a stern talking to after class. Okay? Ah! My OBS is now on the wrong monitor. How did that happen? Sorry, I got jump scared by OBS swapping from the side monitor to the main monitor. We have completely no scuff at all here at Clio IT at FaZe Connect. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Clio. I'm from Ireland originally, so that's my place of birth is Ireland. And then I moved backwards and forwards between Ireland and the UK, so I have dual citizenship, and then I now live in Australia, which is why I have a mongrel accent and I sound really weird. And you probably can't place my accent because I probably don't sound like any one specific place in the world, aside from, I guess, vaguely Anglo sounding. So that's the reason why I sound a bit odd. And then my new occupation in FaZe World is I am the head archivist and historian of FaZe World. So it's my job to make sure that the library is well stocked and managed, and unfortunately, well, I was a bit harsh and I did say that no one had been reading many books. That's not true. It's just a lot of it is how do I say, smutty. Lots of smut in FaZe World being consumed. Not a lot of history books. Not a lot of history books. But maybe we can change that. Maybe we can change that by having some fun times with talking about history. Yeah? Would you like that? I'm glad. Oh yes, and then tags. I can't do the arrow bit. Well, I guess I could. I could go, oh look guys, the tags. They're down here. Look, now there's 2 arrows instead of 1. Look at that. They're down here. Doesn't work if you actually hold it down, never mind. So if you want to live tweet about streams, it's #CleoLive. If you'd like to post any memes, #CleoMeme. If you'd like to use art tag, thank you everyone who's been using these tags already, by the way. Thank you everyone. I've been trolling through the tags. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything. I'm worried about, like, spamming everyone's social media feed too much with how much I've been interacting with everyone's posts. I apologize if it was too much, but, like, I was just so excited to see all the fan art and of not only me, but also of Mary and Sleepy. I was just so excited to see it all, and I hope you guys continue to support us with silly memes and silly jokes, and if you want to post any fun things on the internet, on the Twitters, you can do so using the tags. And yes, also Clio clips as well, if you have any clips that you would like to include. And then here's my likes and dislikes. History, obviously one of my most important likes. Got a career out of it. I really like strategy games. Strategy games are cool. I like long streams. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't let you do super long streams. I think the limit on YouTube is 12 hours. So my regular streams are probably going to stay on Twitch, and then I will have different types of streams for YouTube. So like today. So shorter streams where I can just chat to you guys, and other like special events like history lectures and whatnot. Those will be on YouTube as well. I like spicy food. My favorite Indian order is vindaloo. I had vindaloo last week, and they asked me if I wanted Indian hot, and I said yes, and then they judged me. You get profiled a lot, unfortunately. I don't know. I get into Ubers, and they turn off like the R&B and the rock music or whatever, and then they put on Taylor Swift, and I'm like, just because I'm a white woman in my 30s doesn't mean I want to listen to Taylor Swift. I am perfectly fine listening to whatever you want to play. You do not have to coddle me with girl boss empowerment nonsense. I think the last Taylor Swift song I actually remember is Shake It Off, because it was a Guild Wars 2 skill and people made parodies of the Taylor Swift song using Shake It Off. Truly I am the most depressed person because I get into Ubers and they play Taylor Swift. And then when I ordered spicy food, they don't make it as hot as I want it to be. Yeah. And then moving on. I like tea. I'm hoping we can. I said it multiple times throughout my debut. FaZe tea can become a reality, just like Clio IT in FaZe, is a reality. So hopefully FaZe tea will be real. I like shit jokes. I have a really bad sense of humor. So if you like bad jokes, then hop on board the Clio train, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this analogy. I missed this out in my debut. I have a massive sweet tooth. I have a massive sweet tooth. I really like chocolate biscuits. I used to be a professional athlete. Not anymore. I kind of fell out of exercise because there was a COVID and whatnot. And then I just like chocolate biscuits more than exercise. Type 1 if you like chocolate biscuits, and type 2 if you like exercising. Which one do you prefer, guys? Chocolate biscuits or exercising? But hang on, I'm gonna make chat big so I can actually read it, guys. I see ones, please. Make me validate my feelings by only typing 1. Oh no, there's people typing 2. Oh no. Thank you for making me feel better about the fact that I've become a lazy bum. I mean, I guess now that I'm an idol, I'm gonna need to learn how to dance. So I'm probably gonna need to hit the bricks and hit the gym and hit the cardio machines and buy a Peloton and not use the Peloton, and then I have a $2,000 big weight in my house. No, if I spent that much money on a stupid bike that doesn't move, I would 100% use it. How about I just leave chat big? The widgets, the book is making it a bit too small, maybe. There we go. That seems okay. I'm sorry that your messages are getting cut off. I haven't really figured out how to... The problem is the YouTube chat is like aligned to the left, and then the Twitch chat, I think, is aligned to the right? Or something? It is, so it doesn't match up with my assets completely, but yeah. Make it a $2,000 clothes rack. I would love a Peloton sponsor. Sakana, please work on it. Please. Peloton, I hear you're not doing very well lately. Can I have a exercise bike? I'm a VTuber. I promise I'll shill it like I shilled the coffee. Guys, do you want to buy FaZe coffee? Anyway, Everton FC is my favorite football team. It's the childhood family football team, which is a blessing and a curse. I do not recommend supporting Everton. Do not do it. You will be destined for a lifetime of misery. The last time I think Everton won something was in the 80s, which is probably before most people in chat were born, so... You mean soccer? No, I mean football. Sorry, I'm European, so I have to be very strict about this. Score some fucking goals. Well, they did score 2 goals on yesterday, and then they decided to let 2 in, so that was fun. I can't believe we've tied with Ipswich. That's so sad. That's so depressing. But yeah, if you guys like football, I like sports. I like sports a lot. I don't know if there's gonna be any like big events. I guess the World Cup is coming up. Do you guys want to do like a World Cup watch along if the for like the group stages and stuff. I think there was stuff for the Euros. Didn't Kiara do stuff for Austria? Right? So maybe we can do some stuff for the World Cup. That could be fun. I would like to go to the World Cup as well. Might be an excuse to stop by the warehouse on the way. Yeah. That could be fun. She did? Yeah. Cool. And then yeah, I guess I should go into my dislikes. Sorry, I'll move you guys over on top of the likes. I don't like horror. I really hate horror. I'm really bad with horror. I'm horrendous with anything remotely scary. I apologize. If you are expecting horror streams, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Probably not going to play them very often, either as like a punishment game. I did do Alien Isolation, the first one, and that was pure misery. The second one is being made, so I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that. Then no Minecraft? No, I think we have... Am I allowed to say this? Maybe just wait and see. Okay, that might be my first my first iteration of Clio leaky. My bad. My bad. Guys, no one Lumi leaked it? Oh, thank God. Thank God the onus isn't on me to ruin it. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Yeah, no, yeah, we're good. If Lumi said it, then I'm safe, right? Okay. Does repo count as horror? I hate the term friend swap, but it is really funny. I played repo last week, and I had a fun time. It wasn't actually that scary, because it was mostly just my friends blowing me up. I think I died more to my friends killing me than the monsters did, so yeah. Friend swap is accurate. I really like Lethal Company. I hate horror games, but Lethal Company I thought was peak. I thought it was absolute cinema to watch and to play. So I hope the developers make some new stuff for it, so we can have an excuse to go back. It is? Yeah, I'm glad. It's friend swap when you don't have any friends. Oh, I guess. Well, hopefully you guys can, I don't know, form a friendship with each other. We can have the Hackstorians form friend groups, and you guys can start playing games together. And then you guys can start being buddies, and then, I don't know, hanging out IRL, and then next thing you know, there's Hackstorian social groups at cons. By the way, cons. Isn't that exciting? Yay! I'm gonna be at cons. Hopefully the FaZe is at. I don't know what's announced yet, but that'll be exciting if you have any plans for going to cons in the future. Hopefully I can see you guys there. Yippee! I will try and get to the Australians watching. I will try my best to convince Sakana to come do a con in Australia. I will try to make them come to a con in Australia so they can bring the merch, so you don't have to pay the shipping cost. I hope that can happen. Sorry, OBS just jump scared me to the other monitor again. Yeah, Vexpo is coming up. I think FaZe is announced for Vexpo, I think. So hopefully that can happen as well. Hopefully I can be at Vexpo and I can say hi to all the Brummies again. Is it in Birmingham? I think it's at Birmingham again. What about Europe? Well, there's Vexpo. I don't know if there's anything else in Europe, but I'll try my best to try and get them to do conventions in other parts of the world that aren't just North America. I will try. Oh yeah, sorry, we're back on the slide. Sorry, welcome to the Clio IT experience where I pivot from tangent to tangent without ever finishing my points. Dislikes. Short streams. I don't really like having short streams on Twitch. So I will be doing them on Twitch instead. I mean, sorry, no, I'll be doing them on YouTube. So like today. Today we've been going for an hour and 35 minutes. So hopefully I can do more of these in the future. If you guys like short streams, if you like just hanging out and chatting, I think YouTube is pretty good for that. And then my longer streams where I play like the longer games like EU4 and whatnot, that'll probably stay on Twitch. But yeah, I do have a stream scheduled for 10 hours and 23 minutes from now, I think. I think so. So I will be needing to end stream at some point so I can go do that. I'll be playing on Twitch. I'll be playing Dark Forces. And I want to apologize to any Star Wars fans. I did slander a lot of good games by saying that Dark Forces is the only good Star Wars game. I will take that back. I know that you guys are fond of the KOTORs, of the Battlefronts, of the Galaxy at War. I know there are fans of those games and other games. I apologize. If you like those games, that's cool. It's the only one that I like is Dark Forces. I'm willing to try the other ones, but I don't really have much affinity for Star Wars. I liked the films, the original films. I haven't seen episode 9, and I'm probably gonna keep it that way. So yeah, I'll be playing Dark Forces tomorrow because it's May the 4th. Jedi Academy? Yes, I've heard that one is good as well. Oh yeah, and The Force Unleashed. That one is also quite popular, yes. Prequel love? But yeah, I imagine I'm the same as maybe a lot of you guys, is that your first time seeing Star Wars in the cinema was with the prequels. So it was quite exciting to see the new Star Wars. So you didn't have necessarily the same, I guess, visceral reaction as the old heads did. Like the people in their 50s. They were like, what the fuck is a midichlorian? Alright? You were just like, holy shit, there's pod racing. Revenge of the Sith is peak. Did you see that poster that came out recently where it gave Darth Vader a dumpy? Did you guys see that? There was a poster to celebrate the 20th anniversary for the Revenge of the Sith. And they gave they had like a shadow of Vader over the lava scene at the end of the... Oh, I've frozen. Oh no, I've died. That's not ideal. Why have I died? Help! Uh-oh. 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 It takes me so I'll become a ventriloquist. Let me try this for a sec. I'll just close everything and reopen it. Ah! I had a little bit of technical issues with getting the model to work every time I launch it, so this might take a hot second for me to reactivate myself. I apologize. Oh no, I'm working on VBridger, and I'm working on Twitch. Not Twitch, sorry, on stream. Haha. There we go. Sorry, I'm back. Yippee! Okay, that was painless. Apologies. Apologies. Anyway, yeah, I guess maybe that's a clue to not talk about them giving Darth Vader a dumpy. That it makes me freeze. What were we doing? Oh yeah, my dislike. Sorry, I'm in the way. Whoop. My dislikes. There we go. So yeah, I don't like coriander. I think I have the genetic thingy of I have the genetic thingy of the way it tastes like soap. I don't like that. I don't like coriander. I also just don't like bitter flavors in general, so that includes coffee. I don't know why I listed it separately. I probably should have just included that in one. And then I also don't like it when technology doesn't work, which, as you can probably tell from today, multiple times today, I have run afoul of technology not working. I mentioned at the start that I've been fighting technology the entire time. So I had the issues with my model and VBridger and getting all that set up. And then I had issues with getting OBS to work. And then it also, like, it worked pre-stream, and then I started stream, and then of course it just instantly crumbles under the pressure of actually when I'm live. So that was fun. Oh yeah, coriander is cilantro. Sorry if you don't know what that is. Sorry. Yeah, technology. Technology. I might need to reset myself. Oh no, we're back. Okay, we're back. Okay. Coriander is coriander. Carrots and coriander, chili powder. Any Mighty Boosh fans in the chat? Do people remember the Mighty Boosh? I don't know. Yeah, technology I've been fighting. Oh, even worse, guys. So we have this fancy thing for making schedules. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of YouTubers use it. It's basically like an adapted Figma app. Oh yeah, you guys do recommend. You do remember Mighty Boosh. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's saying I'm old Greg. Yeah, there you go. I might be dating myself here. Hello, people who watched British TV in the 2000s. I'm definitely dating myself, aren't I? Bailey's from a boot. I don't like Bailey's. What program is that? It's a British show from. Is it the BBC? Or was it ITV? Was it Channel 4? I don't remember. But yeah, it was a TV show from the mid 2000s. It was alright. It was pretty good. Elaborate for chat. It was kind of like absurdist humor with like almost sketch episodes, kind of. It was Channel 4. Okay. I haven't lived in the UK for a long time, so I forget everything. Oh, you were talking about the schedule stuff. Right. Oh yeah, the schedule. Sorry, I'm tangenting away from tangents. Schedules. So we have an app. A lot of YouTubers use it. It's basically an adaptation of Figma that allows you to make fancy pants graphics. I think I have it at the... Yeah, I do. Look, it's right there. Hello. Oh, you're in the way. Sorry, guys. I need to just move you. Guys, hold still. Don't wiggle. Guys, no one move. No one move. No one move. No, you guys are moving. Guys. Don't wiggle. Let me very gently put you over here. Very gently. There you go. So yes, this is the fancy pants graphic. For whatever reason, I couldn't edit the dates on this, and it was set to the default, which I think was the May the 1st to the 7th. So I had to get someone else to make the schedule for me. So thankfully, some of the FaZe staff were able to help make my schedule for me. But then I noticed at debut, I had the time zones wrong. So please tell me if this is right, guys. I might just zoom in. Can you zoom in? Oh yeah, you can. Guys, it's almost midnight here. Is it 2 p.m. UTC? Oh no, yeah, no, hang on. Where are we? We should be over here. Guys, is it almost 2 p.m. UTC? Because my time zones were just completely jacked. Also, I don't know how time zones work. So is it, guys, it's 9 p.m. Well, it doesn't help if you don't tell me the what time zone you're in. It's almost 3 p.m. UTC? No, it's 1:46 UTC. Okay, so I got that one right. I got that one right. So is it almost 10 EDT? Any Americans here? Is it 10 EDT? We're approaching 10 EDT? And then it's approaching 7 PDT? Yes? 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 That means I did it right! Yay! Sorry, it took... that's the reason why my schedule wasn't posted until, like, a couple hours ago, is I was fighting the app that we used to make the schedules because I couldn't make it work. I don't know what's happened to me. I think I'm actually cursed. I think some sort of machine spirit. Maybe I'm cursed or something. Oh god, how? Oh no, I don't know how to zoom this out. Is it this? Maybe if I move over a little bit. Is that how I framed it? That's how I framed it. Okay. I think I offended the machine spirit recently because everything technological that could go wrong for my debut has gone wrong for my debut and is continuing to go wrong for my debut. So please pray for me. Whilst I try and fight the evil machine spirits that are haunting my PC right now. Because like I said, I have OBS scenes that just don't work. It's just not... things are not there. And then things that are there. Like, for some reason, I have 3 BGMs playing in my audio mixer right now. Please tell me you haven't been listening to double BGM or maybe triple BGM, right? Hang on, let me change back to the other slide so I can see what you're typing. How many BGMs can you hear, guys? You hear one? Is there a BGM? Just the one? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's just decided to break, and it's a wonderful time for me, and I apologize for the scuff. I will try and get better at YouTube streaming because, yeah, I would like to do this. It's fun. I mean, FaZe Connect is mostly on YouTube, so I think it's valuable for me to also be on YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoy my streams when they show up here, and I'll try and do my best to balance my schedule so it's not too lopsided. Obviously, Twitch is my main platform still, but I want to do my best to try and give people on YouTube because I know people do have preferences. I do want to make sure that you guys are able to still listen. How is YouTube monetization going? I think I have it already. I just haven't ever enabled it in terms of like the memberships and super chats. So I think we'll do a stream next week where I turn that on, I think. Because I need to go through and figure out how I'm gonna set that all up. So yeah. Hopefully you guys will get to watch that. And also, if you do hate like one of the platforms, there are ways to watch streams from those platforms without going on those platforms. There are like services where you can like watch it in like a different browser or something. But you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that one from me. Yeah. Oh yeah, to get back on track. My final dislike is also Everton FC. Wait a second, Clio, you said that was your like. Yes, because Everton FC, supporting Everton FC is dedicating yourself to a lifetime of torture and misery and unhappiness. So that's my one struggle in life. I'm an Everton fan. I don't need any more struggles. That's my dedicated struggle. And it was thrust upon me by my family, so how do you think I feel? Oh, okay. I'll go quickly through the fun Clio facts. Sorry, I'll put you guys over here. I need to figure out how I can fit you. I guess this works. Here, this works. My fun Clio facts. I used to swim at a competitive level. I used to compete at a national level. So I was competing to hopefully get in the Olympics. Unfortunately, I wasn't too fast. I wasn't fast enough, and unfortunately there's no career in being like the 6th fastest in your country. So I basically just retired, and then I went from swimming, I went to football, and then from football I did the professional wrestling, which is the next point, which I did that for about 4 months. I don't really call myself a professional wrestler because I only really did it for like 4-ish months, so I don't really have like a actual career in it. I did 2 matches, and so yeah, I got dropped on my head, and that's why I had to retire. Someone asked what my favorite wrestler is. My favorite wrestler is Zack Sabre Jr. I am a big fan of technical wrestling. I really, really, really enjoy technical wrestling. I find that submission wrestling is really cool about the manipulation of the body, and I really enjoy sort of like the old school British style wrestling. I like the arm and limb manipulation aspect to it. So yeah, I like New Japan Pro Wrestling. I like WWE and AEW, okay, but they're different products, right? Like, I kind of like the purity of New Japan in terms of it's just about the wrestling and about who is better, whereas obviously in the WWE and AEW there's more of a showmanship and a storyline to it, which is not necessarily bad, but I do like the pure wrestling aspect of places like New Japan. UFC, yeah, I like combat sports as well. I'm more of a casual fan when it comes to combat sports. I tend to mostly stick to just like, I don't know, like, oh, the big fights of the year. I'll watch the what's that Australian guy's name? I think he begins with I. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. So this is how casual I am. No geography, yes. Oh, I'm running out of my water. I filled up my water before the thing. Before I filled up my thing. Does that include HEMA? I tried HEMA, so I had friends who did HEMA in university because they were big history nerds. Obviously, I was friends with people in my undergrad who also did the same degrees as me, and 2 of them really liked HEMA, and I went along and I got disqualified for low blows because I fought too dirty. And my logic was that if it was a real fight between 2 people fighting to the death, that you should win by any means necessary, and apparently that's against the rules of HEMA. So I never went again. Sorry, I'm very, very thirsty. I'm finding my mouth to be very dry. I apologize if I'm getting the weird, horrible sounds into the microphone. Yeah, I like wrestling. I like wrestling. And I tried it for 4 months, and then I got bonked on my head. And now I have a head dent, which I will demonstrate in picture form soon. I was once stabbed by a 12-year-old in the UK. I think I said on stream, because I was panicking, I said Northern UK, and I think a few people took that to be Scotland. It was Northern England. I should be fairer and not throw the Scottish under the bus. It was Northern England. So sorry to any Scots who felt incriminated by that. Yeah, my understanding of the case was that he skipped school and fashioned a shiv out of, and I think I saw someone in the chat say, by the way, Clio, all shivs are makeshift. That's a bit redundant of a statement to say a makeshift shiv. I apologize. In fact, I can edit it right now. There you go. I fixed it. Are you happy now? He fashioned a shiv out of pencil sharpener blades. Do people still use pencils in school and pencil sharpeners? Is that a thing? Is that a thing nowadays, or does everyone just use like laptops? Anyway, yeah, he walked up behind me and then just slashed my back. So I guess it was more of a slash than a stab, to be fair. But yeah. Did you survive? No. And now I'm a VTuber. And that's why my computer is haunted, because I'm the one haunting it. Classic UK. I don't think it's that representative, but maybe. Just chavs being chavs, isn't it? Although chavs, I think, are gone, right? I think since I left the UK, I think chav culture has kind of died. So I guess chavs aren't really a thing anymore. I don't know. Maybe someone from the UK can comment that, like, it kind of the stereotype is, it's not really as the same as it was, right? No, it hasn't? Oh, okay. It has, but it's evolved. Yeah, I've been away from a while, so, I mean, maybe for the best, because I might get stabbed again, but yeah. It got worse because I left. I doubt that. Okay, moving on. I eat cereal with 2 bowls. Very importantly, guys, cereal 2-bowl method. If you're confused by this, I have a handy dandy graph for you right here. Damn. Sorry, I meant to say bam, not damn. Don't mean to use the Lord's name in vain. Here's my handy dandy diagram. Let me move you guys next to the diagram. So I have 1 bowl for cereal, 1 bowl for milk, spoonful of cereal into bowl of milk. Hold it for however long you want to have the optimal sog to crunch ratio, and then stick it in your mouth. Perfect. The perfect spoonful of cereal every single time you have a bite. Now I see why you were stabbed. What the hell? It's not like I go around preaching this. It's not like the 12-year-old kid knew that I was practicing heresy in my kitchen when I have cereal. It makes sense. It makes so much sense that they sell cereal bowls with a split in the middle, that you can have the milk on one side and the cereal in the other. So you don't have to have 2 bowls. I just never bothered to buy the split the split bowl. So this is good. It's good. It's a good, you should try it if you have 2 bowls. I saw Jelly say, what the fuck? And then, yeah, I have a dishwasher, so it's really not that big a deal. I can just put them in the dishwasher. I can T-pose on Jelly. So yeah, and then you can see my accurate head dent from the wrestling. It's right here. I'll make it bigger for you in case you can't see my head dent. And the head dent is why I'm in FaZe Connect. Right there. This is why I'm here. You want to try it? I am converting people to the truth, the cereal truthers, that you should use 2 implements to store your milk and cereal. I am converting the masses, 1 bowl at a time, or maybe 2 bowls at a time, I guess. It makes sense. See what I mean? People don't believe me. And they say, Clio, you're insane. Clio, you're autistic. Clio, you're weird. And I say, yes, I am to all 3. Maybe not the autism. I did the test and I got a really low score, so not autistic. But I will flag the banner of using 2 bowls to eat cereal, okay? That's my cause. That's my global cause. Viva la revolution. Why are you Xing me? Don't X me to doubt. I'm not autistic. I just really like history. It's not golf. It's not that the lowest score is the highest score. The hell? Oh yeah, I should move on. Sorry. I'm bad with technology. Yes. I mean, everything about this stream and everything about my debut stream is evident that I am bad at technology and I am cursed by technology. I had a mic setting that was enabled prior to today. And then when I checked my mic settings before going live, it was gone. So that was fun. Because the free trial on the plugin to help reduce I think it's called the declicker. It's to help reduce like mouth clicking sounds when you talk. I had that, and then the trial ran out the day of debut, and then I tried to panic buy it, and then it was $300 for the suite of plugins to get it to work. So I haven't bought it yet. I'll buy it eventually, probably. Audio is so difficult. I've been streaming for 2 years and what month is it? May. June, July, August. I've been streaming for 2 years and 9 months. And I don't think I still have good mic settings. I have I guess for the new hack stories, I have an embarrassing story. My mic, when I first started, I got a Go XLR mic, or I got a Go XLR and I got the Shure SM7B, which is an XLR microphone, obviously. And I didn't know how to set it up, so I looked up online. Oh, what settings should I use? And then a bunch of different guides showed up. And so the brilliant idea that I had 2 years and 10 months ago, I guess, was that there's all these guides that claim to have the best settings for the Shure SM7B Go XLR combination. What if I took these different guides and I combined their settings? Because they're all different settings, so surely if I combine the settings of 3 different settings, my mic will sound even better than just the one. And so as a result, I had what can only be described as the worst settings, like a $500 microphone sounding like an absolute piece of shit. It's one of my most embarrassing stories from streaming, is that I'm fucking dumb as bricks. I'm a really stupid cunt. And I think I'm allowed to say that now, right? They can't fire me for saying that, right? I'm dumb as hell. Yeah, it was unironically, it sounded like an Xbox mic from like 2009, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, screaming slurs into the mic. Fun times. Rip VOD? Oh, you're not allowed to say it on YouTube? I thought you just had to not say it in the first 10 minutes. Maybe my accent will filter it. I don't know. Rie said worse? I've heard. I've seen, actually. I've seen it with my own eyes. So yes, I'm bad at technology. Long story short, I'm bad at technology. I will try and get better, but please bear with me whilst I adapt to having to use new technology. If you missed the start of the stream, I talked about how I may have accidentally had VBridger on my old model for 2 years not enabled, and I didn't realize until 2 days ago that it may not have been enabled the entire time. So I was using scuffed rigging settings the entire time. Oof. Wait, why? Why Magneton? Oh, it's just one of my favorite things. Oh, what's VBridger? So VBridger is it's a software that you can use alongside VTube Studio, and it focuses on facial expressions. So I can have a bunch of, hang on, I'll get close. I can have a bunch more, I guess, flexibility with my expressions. So I can I can move my mouth and the model, I react. I go, wow. I can purse my lips like this. I forgot to do this during the debut, didn't I? I can look really unconfident. And then I can also wink. It's very awkward. I can't wink with my other eye. It's so bad. For some reason I haven't figured out how to wink with my other eye. I can do this one, but not the other way around. But yeah, V-Bridger is like it gives extra expressiveness. If you do not know the behind-the-scenes lingo of VTubing, there you go. But it also adds more complexity to how the whole shebang works. And it turns out that I did not know how to do that. I didn't know how to do that. Anyway, yes. Magneton's my favorite Pokemon. It's just a cool Pokemon. It's got built-in friends, because there's 3 of them. And then, I don't know, I just liked the goofy little magnet guy. And it just floats. And it really should have Levitate as an ability. And Game Freak is cowards. Game Freak, you are a coward. You're a cowards for never giving Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone Levitate. It really should have Levitate, but they're too much of a coward. Ooh, oh no, it'll lose one of its strongest weaknesses because it's 4 times weak to ground. But it literally floats. If you look at the Pokedex friggin' definitions, it talks about floating above ground using like magnetic, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. Magnetic waves or something? So it should have Levitate, and it doesn't. And do you know who has Levitate? Fucking Gengar or some shit, right? He's got legs. He's walking on ground. It's nonsense. Yeah. Magneton's just my fave. I don't know. I think it was... I played Ruby and Sapphire, I think, is when they became my fave. I think. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty good at geography. I'm probably not going to do the test, guys. I did it on stream in my debut. If you want to see that, I did the borderless. I mean, I think it's here. Oh no, I got rid of the link. Sorry, I got rid of the link. I did borderless minefield Europe map with 47 countries. And I got it second try. Instead of first try. Because I messed up with Romania, I think. I think I clicked too close to Ukraine when I clicked Romania. On the Rainbow of FaZe? No, I'm not that far. I enjoy playing GeoGuessr, but I get cooked by the sweats. I hate streaming GeoGuessr in the GeoGuessr category, because what happens is fucking sweatlord GeoGuessr players come into your chat and are like, oh, easy. They see the picture for like 1 millisecond and they're like, I know where that is. You're a fucking idiot for not getting it instantly. And I'm like, motherfucker, I've been playing GeoGuessr for, I don't know, 2 hours? It's bullshit. So yeah, I don't stream GeoGuessr that often, but maybe if we're on YouTube and I'm not in the Twitch category, we can do it here. Because they won't see it. It won't pop up, right? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, they live to facts. Have you ever played Ethnoguessr? I did, and I got a really high score. And I'm sure you guys are like, wow, Clio, the person that plays map painting game got a really high score in Ethnoguessr. Is there something you'd like to tell us? And I'd say, no, it's just because I like playing map games, okay? If you don't know what Ethnoguessr is, they present you with like a picture of like an aggregate of people from a certain part of the world, and then you have to guess where that is. And then I think the first time I played it, I got like, I don't know, 80% score or something like that. I happen to know a lot about the world, that's all. Because I play map games. So I pick up things about history and where people are from. It's like GeoGuessr, but for people. Yeah, pretty much. I'm a professional. I'm European. So, you know, we do that stuff for fun. There we go. My favorite game. Sorry, moving on. My favorite game is EU4. What a surprise. What a surprise. My favorite game is EU4. I have had a lot of people say, Clio, what about the other Paradox games? I haven't got as much experience with them as I do with others. I'm open to trying them some more, but EU4 is definitely my bread and butter. So yes, I do prefer this one over the others. I'm excited to see what happens on the Project Caesar announcement that is definitely called Project Caesar and not anything else. So I'm excited for that. Have I tried the old ones? No, I haven't. I have played Imperator Rome. I have. It's quite different. And I believe Project Caesar is kind of like EU4 combined with Imperator Rome, so I need to practice. I need to learn how to play those games. Have you been reading the Tinto Talks? No. I wanted to go in like completely I don't know, spoiler free, but like I wanted to go in with a blank slate, but then it turns out that if you do that, then you don't know how to play the game, and I'm scared that I'm gonna buy the game and then or get the game because Paradox is quite nice and they do send me copies. I'm quite scared that I'm gonna get the game and then I'm gonna not like it because it's too autistic, because it's EU4, except they made it even more autistic than it already is. Hoi 4? Maybe. I haven't. Hoi 4 is probably the one I've played the least. Maybe in the future. Do you like Imperator Rome? I like it for the setting that it's set in, but I find it quite confusing. Stellaris? I did get sent some Stellaris DLC recently, so I should probably stream it at some point to say thank you to Paradox, so keep that in mind. I was also sent some Crusader Kings stuff as well, so yes, that's why we're playing Crusader Kings this week, because I got sent the DLC, but I was mid-prep for debut, so I couldn't stream. What is it? The thingy of the steps? Khan of Khans? The Crusader Kings DLC? I got sent that. Football Manager? Yes, so I do have plans. I forgot to mention that in my goals and my plans. One of my plans for this phase is that I want to make this is going to sound silly. I want to make FaZe Connect FC in the lowest tier of the British Football League or the English Football League. And then I want to see if we can get our way all the way to the Premier League, and then maybe see if we can get people winning the World Cup. So yes, I would like to do that. I've not played many Football Manager games, so I don't know when that'll happen, but that is something I would like to do this year, because it sounds like a funny idea, right? Do a fantasy league? Do you guys want to do a fantasy league for the Premier League? Can we do that? Can I do like a FaZe Connect fantasy league for the Premier League? Are we allowed to do that? The Divegrass League? Is that what Americans call football? Yeah? It would be fun? England winning the World Cup? Probably not. I don't know. I know Ireland isn't going to do it because we're probably not going to friggin' qualify. FIFA? I think I don't know. I like the more tactical element of Football Manager rather than actually playing the football game myself. Get Pippa into it? Yeah, well, we could have Pippa as a striker. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to ask you guys, what position would everyone play? I feel like Arena either has to be a forward or a defender because she's simply so tall. She's the tallest FaZe member, right? So I feel like Arena needs to be either a striker and we have wingers crossing into the box so she can get on the end of the headers, or she's our big fuck off 6 foot something defender who's forcing, I don't know, Erling Haaland off the ball. Right? Defender? Goalie? You don't have to be super tall for goalie. I think she's the tallest next to you. Me? Sorry, I can't resist. Urka centre back? I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear about it. Like where people can be on the pitch. I feel like Panko would be a good left winger. I don't know. I think of maybe Pienaar, who used to play for Everton. He also played for Tottenham. I don't know. I get Panko energy from Pienaar, maybe. In that, like, she could do quick runs up the side, the left side of the pitch. Maybe. Pippa at fullback? I think Pippa would be a good libero, right? Gelinal Messi. Yeah, I think Panko would be a good on the left wing. I think she'd be good on the wings, doing attacking runs up the pitch and then swinging across into whoever's up front, if it's you or Arena. Who gets the first red card? I don't know. Who has the most anger management issues in FaZe? Temma? Probably Tenma. No offense, Tenma senpai. It's probably Tenma getting sent off. I could picture Tenma doing a crunching tackle in the midfield when there is no need to do a crunching tackle, just because she thinks the other player looked at her wrong, and she just like snaps the guy's leg, or I guess girl's leg, and he just collapses into a pile of mess of bones, and then Temma gets up and is like, and then she does like the it wasn't me, I didn't do anything sort of protest, and then the ref's like, red card. I think Temma would be really good in that. That does sound like what something Temma would do. Suarez? Oh yeah, she would maybe bite someone. That's true. Pick a fight with the audience? That has happened. That has happened. We should probably move on because we're talking about football and I'm going to get distracted talking about football. We could have a whole stream just about imagining where everyone in FaZe can be on the pitch. So I'll quickly move on because I don't want to stream for too long. It's already past midnight. I was supposed to be in bed like 20 minutes ago. So yeah, favorite games. I missed a few out. I forgot about in the strategy games. I forgot Arknights. I like Arknights. I like I don't know why I get to the slide and I'm like, do you ever, okay, this might sound a bit weird. Do you ever have to sit down and think, what is it that I like? Do you ever have issues trying to remember, oh yeah, I like playing X and Y and Z. I like reading X and Y and Z. I don't know, like sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, wait a second. What is it that I like? I don't know. Yes? Yeah, okay. I'm glad that's not a unique experience all the time. Okay. I should probably duck. Hang on, let me... Oh shit, a duck. There we go. I'm still in the way. Yeah, I like strategy games, if you haven't been able to pick up on that. Arknights was definitely missing from this list. I really like Arknights. The reason I have an eye scar was I was inspired by the character Lapland from Arknights. Main profession in Guild Wars 2, I was an engineer main. Advanced Wars is based. Grimm's theme is a fucking banger. Guys, go back. If there's any Advanced Warheads in the chat, go and listen to Grimm's theme. It is an absolute bop. Dare I say, it's an absolute tune. Go and listen to Grimm's theme. It's sick as hell. I would play it, but I think I can't. I don't know what the rules are about YouTube. I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Any Blizzard style RTS? No. First Blizzard game was Overwatch. And I know people are going to be like, what? Clio, you're a hag. How could you possibly have your first Overwatch game be... I mean, your first Blizzard game be Overwatch? I did get Lapland Alta, yes. FF Tactics? Yeah, so specifically Tactics Advance and A2. I haven't actually played War of the Lion all the way through. I do need to go back to it, though. Perms depending. Colin players? Colin's OP. Colin's way too OP. I don't know, guys. Don't mention Overwatch. I'm a big fan of Ayasayu, but I'm not willing to play Overwatch to be closer to her. I'm sorry, my love can only go that far. Tactics Ogre? Oh yes, I tried it and I think I played it for like 20 hours on stream on Twitch, and then I kind of bounced off it, so I need to go back to it at some point. Banner of the Maid is also a game that I need to finish. I played I think about half of that and then I bounced off it. Unicorn Overlord I also need to go back and play. So my backlog for this year is quite long. I apologize. I will try and get through the backlog, but yeah, I've got quite a few narrative strategy games to get through. We play Expedition 33. Is that the Claire Obscura one? The one where it has like 3 different... It's got like 2 names? I think it is, right? Any Total War games? Yeah, it's right there. It says right there, Total War. I've streamed like 1,000 hours of Total War Warhammer. Sorry, the chat is a little bit delayed. I'm not used to streaming on YouTube. I'm also using the chat on stream because, I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to even show this, but I'm using the browser that I have my window open to. Hang on. What if I do this? Oh, that's YouTube chat. I want the Chrome browser. Sorry, I'll just hide this for a sec. What if I do... No, that's not the right window. What if I do this? And then I can have the chat from over here. I just broke my browser. Oh my god, guys. How the fuck did I do that? How did I do that? I don't know. What am I doing? Technology is so hard. Wait, did I change scenes and everything? How did I do that? Wait, where's OBS gone? Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but OBS is not responding. Okay, I'm gonna try and wrap this up real quick and not touch anything. I'm gonna not touch anything because it's not working anymore. Let me put the slide back on and I'm gonna hope... Okay, that's working. I don't know how I've done this, but OBS is just like scary right now. Shit is haunted. Okay, so going through my games real quick. Online games. I like Dota 2. I did play League of Legends. We all make mistakes sometimes. Dota 2 is much better. My main is Undying. I'm a support main. I used to be pretty high rank in Dota. At one point, when the peak of the Australian servers was 6k MMR, I was like 5k MMR. So I was like decent. I played with Anna. If there's any Dota heads in chat, I've played with Anna before he won TI. That was fun because he stomped me and my friends with Carry Io, and then like a few months later we saw Carry Io at TI, and then I was like, oh yeah, that explains a lot. That explains why we got wrecked by a what was it? Not Mask of Madness. Helm of the Dominator rushing Io. That was it. That was a fun time. For any Dota heads that get those references. I'm really far removed from Dota now. Please do not expect, if I do stream Dota, guys, please do not expect pro players. I have not touched the game since they added facets. I have not played since they added facets, so I'm very, very far removed from TI, from Dota. How qualified are FaZe members? What, to play Dota? I don't know. I don't think any of them have played Dota, right? Which Fire Emblem game is your favorite? My first one was Path of Radiance, followed by Radiant Dawn. I would hazard to say that it would be Path of Radiance, but honestly, it might not be, because holy shit, why have they made those maps so big and they take forever because the GameCube is so slow? It might be. I don't know. I liked Awakening. Awakening was nice. I like Three Houses. I've never finished it. Strangely enough, Engage is Kino, but it's like cringe Kino, if I may use online slang. If you guys haven't played Fire Emblem Engage, it has the best gameplay of the entire franchise. The story is complete doo-doo, but like it's so bad that it wraps back round to being good somehow. It's like, it's incredible. Like, it's so bad that it becomes amazing. Like, you stop taking it seriously and you just laugh at everything that's happening, and like the story suddenly becomes amazing in like a weird way. But it definitely has the best gameplay of the series. So yeah, if you're just going on gameplay, I recommend Engage. If it's basically fan service, the Fire Emblem game, because it's all references to the old Fire Emblem games. Because it was supposed to come out for I think the 20th anniversary or the 25th anniversary for Fire Emblem, and then the pandemic happened, so it got pushed back. But they still made it the fan service game, so yeah, it's fun. When I streamed the finale of Fire Emblem Engage, I think my stream was 19 hours long, because I was so stubborn about finishing the game that I just kind of powered through it, and then I was on the final map for 3 hours. I was on the final map for 3 hours. It was miserable. Because that thing is like, you can like, I think you can speed kill him, but I was playing at launch. So I didn't know the strats about how to speed kill the boss. So I was like going one at a time. Kenshi, that's in the schedule. It's not on the list, even though it should be. Kenshi, Rimworld, I really enjoy. I'm bad at both of them. They're kind of just like The Sims for sickos, and The Sims are already games for sickos, so it's like double sicko. But yeah, they should be on the list as well. I want to try and get into Factorio. I've bounced off it a lot. I have a friend, Mia, who loves Factorio. I know some members of FaZe are Factorio players. I would like to maybe give it another shot, because right now my only experience in Factorio is I make a circle out of the, what is it called? The tracks? And then I go around I just stand my character on the circle, and then I watch myself go around in a circle over and over and over again. Sheena played it? Yeah, Sheena played it. And then I think Jelly has played it. Satisfactory could be fun. Yeah, Satisfactory could also be fun. Belts. Thank you for the right term. Sorry. Why did I call it tracks? How about Rimworld? Yeah, I play Rimworld. I was actually tossing and turning whether I should make FaZe World in Rimworld or Kenshi this week. And I figured maybe we play something extra niche and we play Kenshi instead of been wild. So I settled on Kenshi, and we'll see how we go, because it'll be a new save. So it's probably gonna go horrendously, and I'll get beat up by the homeless, and then die in a desert somewhere whilst I try and recruit people. And so yeah, I guess I should very quickly run through this. Guild Wars 1 and 2, they're the only MMOs I've really played. I was thinking, because I do like Warhammer Fantasy, I would like to check out Age of Reckoning, or Return of Reckoning, I think is the private server. Do you guys want to play that? Because I think we can have that be like a game where you guys like hop on, like how Pippa does the Mabinogi game. But I'm not sure if the server will survive if we do that. I don't know if the servers can handle a sudden influx of lots of people. But that's like an idea I've had floating for a hot second. For members? Maybe? I don't really have super plans. It's a bit dead. Aren't they adding like events and stuff to an MMO that died like 10 years ago or something? How about Age of Mythology? Yep, I played the remake. I was very lucky to receive an early copy. So I got to play that ahead of launch for the remake. You can chat without subscribing. I mean, I would appreciate if you subscribe on YouTube. Sorry, I don't know how to set up my YouTube. So, yeah, hit the... What is it that YouTubers say? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. I don't know. Quick reminder of the time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I should wiggle on. I should get a wiggle on. Okay, action games. KCD. I will be playing KCD 2 on YouTube. Twitch is weird about KCD 2. I don't know why. But I'll be moving over my playthrough on KCD 2 to YouTube, and I figured we could start again. I only did 40 hours. That's nothing. That's like 3 streams, maybe. I can catch up really quick. Do you announce streams on Twitter? Yes. Yes, I will be announcing streams from now on Twitter. I apologize. I used to be very apprehensive about tweeting on social media because I didn't want to annoy people about like schedules and going live tweets and everything. But now that I'm in FaZe, I kind of have to. You kind of have to do that. So, yes, I apologize for the influx of lots of tweets about going live and whatnot, and saying thank you for coming to my streams again, and thank you for raids and everything. Yes, guys, please buy the merch so I can afford a house one day. Yeah, so Dark Souls and Elden Ring. I never played these prior to streaming. Never played any of these prior to streaming, but now they're one of my favorite games. I don't know, it's just really nice, enjoyable feedback of gameplay loops of challenge yourself against a hard enemy. So I don't know. I really like Elden Ring. How long was my last Elden Ring stream? Any Hex Orange remember? I think the last Elden Ring stream was close to 16 hours. I think. I started at 3 a.m. because I had COVID and I couldn't sleep. And I think my internet died whilst I was trying to beat Millennia. And then I was like pissed off. So I woke up at like 3 a.m. and just started streaming Millennia attempts. And then I went until 15 hours later or something. Yeah, YouTube is annoying and it only has 12-hour VOD limits. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. I'll have to maybe limit myself to only like 8 hours, I guess. I don't know. I'll try and go as close as I can to the limit if I do play a game. So like if I do my KCD playthrough, it will be like a full stream, but I will have to limit myself to 12 hours. And then yeah, Sleeping Dogs is a really cool GTA clone, which I feel does it a disservice. I think it's better than GTA. I think it's a fantastic story, and you should play it. And it goes on sale on Steam like all the time for like $2. So you should try it out. Also, it has Emma Stone and you can smooch her. It has the actress Emma Stone before she got her big break. And she plays one of the dateable characters, so you should check it out. And then yeah, Vermintide and Darktide are just fun games. Very fun games. You should play them. You should play them. And then Saints Row 3, I guess another GTA clone, I guess. Kind of, but it's just like so ridiculous that it's peak. Also, it's got a bunch of wrestlers in it, which is really fun for me because I like professional wrestling. And then finally, Breath of the Wild. I don't know, I really gelled with Breath of the Wild, and I think at some point I will stream Tears of the Kingdom when the Switch 2 comes out, and I can have my can finally stream Nintendo games again because I keep forgetting to set it up. And then FPSs, I started on Halo, the first Halo, on PC. And then after that, I played that for a long time. I actually won earnings. If I was on an esports earnings, I would have $10 from my Halo career. Because I won a little tournament in which I earned $10 from my Halo playing. Way back in 2000, I don't know, 7, something like that. Favorite Halo? Halo 1. I think. Yeah, Halo 1. And then yeah, I really like the Battlefield series. I'm really excited for the new Battlefield. Unfortunately, I can't take part because it's like region locked. The closed testing thing, the alpha thing, they've like region locked it, so I can't take part. Oh my god, guys, I can't move my model. Wait, what? Okay, I'm kind of scared. So guys, I'm not going to be able to show off my model. I'm just stuck down here now. Oh well. I'm just stuck down here, so I'll have to do my model show off on Twitch tomorrow. I apologize. I haven't done my toggles show off today. I'm so sorry. Everything stopped working on my desktop. I don't know why the stream is still going, but I can't click on VTube Studio anymore. So that's concerning. I was just about to move myself. I can move you guys. I can't move myself. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Wait. No, that won't work. The scuff. Yeah, lots of scuff. Technology hates me. Yeah, Battlefield's fun. And I'm hoping the new Battlefield is good. It looks good. And then I like the old CODs. Like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. Fun time. Because they came out when I was in university. Modern Warfare 2 came out when I was in university. So like during the university break, it was just me and my friends from uni just like playing Modern Warfare 2 all day. That was fun. Do you guys remember Duel? What was that? The Duel 1887s, which for some reason at launch didn't have like fall off damage. On the shotguns, so you could just like snipe people from across the map with the Duel 1887s. Go, that was fun. And then they had the what was it? The care package knife thing. It was like you had the care package grenade summon thing that you had, and if you just held onto it instead of throwing it instantly, you could sprint across the map at the speed of light, and you could just sneak around and knife people. That one was good. Oh, sorry, that was my armrest. And then they nerfed it. Yeah, they nerfed it, which, you know, they deserve to be nerfed. Okay, little wiggle on. Favorite media. I'll go through this really quickly because, oh my gosh, I've gone very far over time. Favorite film and TV. Wrestling. Very cool. Combat sports. Very cool. You should like it. If you don't like wrestling, it has all the hallmarks of shonen anime. So if you like shonen anime, you will like wrestling. It's just that, but IRL. Blazing Saddles is my favorite film of all time. Lord of the Rings is probably the best trilogy series original series, not The Hobbit or anything like that. It's probably the best series of all time. Big fan of the extended editions. I have a fondness for The Great Escape because it's a movie that my dad used to sit down and watch every Christmas. So I have a fondness for The Great Escape. It's not the most typical Christmas film, but it technically is a Christmas film. And then my favorite anime of all time, oh gosh, is A Place Further Than the Universe, which is a really inspiring story about pushing yourself to try and achieve things that you wouldn't think you should do, like you're too scared to even bother to try. And it's about like going beyond those self-imposed barriers that you put up about your own life. And I think I can kind of resonate with that when it comes to like my VTuber career, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, when I was asked if I wanted to join FaZe, like it was like oh wow, am I making the right decision? Is this like, I got in my head a lot about it, and ultimately I'm really happy with the decision that I made, and I hope you guys will also. I hope you guys are also happy with the decision, and I hope you can all have fun together. So, yay! And yeah, so A Place Further in the Universe is kind of like a very inspiring story about sort of overcoming self-doubt and overcoming anxiety and pushing yourself to try new things and stepping out of your comfort zone. And I think that's a story that a lot of us can resonate with when it comes to life in general. So if you haven't ever watched it, definitely check it out. It's a fantastic series. It made me cry. But maybe that was a woman moment. Sorry, I just laughed into my big cup of water. I went boom. Can you hear that? I don't know. And then finally Robot Wars, which is basically just professional wrestling but with robots. And if you know the YouTuber abroad in Japan, Chris Broad, him and his dad were on Robot Wars in the first season. Kind of cool. I was really jealous that I never got to be on Robot Wars as a kid when it aired, because my dad has a degree in geography and not anything to do with engineering, and I always wanted to have a robot, and then we could fight and win the tournament and fight Hypnodisc and Chaos 2 and Razor. But unfortunately, my dad has a geography degree, which means fuck all when it comes to making a robot. So yeah. Unfortunately, no robots for me growing up, but the TV show is very good. I highly recommend it, and I think it's all on YouTube because I think it got cancelled again, so it's all on YouTube if you ever want to watch it. It made you cry as well? Good. I'm glad. It's good to be in touch with your emotions. And then yeah, moving on, we've got my music and reading sort of media. I like Fleet Foxes, I like indie music, I like mid-2000s rock, I like the Gorillaz, I like the Strokes, I like Arctic Monkeys, I like the Killers, I like Franz Ferdinand, I like Blur, I like... I don't know. What else do I like? Basically, any band, especially from the UK, Muse, Green Day, I think. Maybe not Green Day. Tame Impala. Tame Impala's nice, yeah. I do enjoy Tame Impala. We get it, you're white. How did you know? This is where I would zoom in and do a close-up smug face, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it, because everything is frozen. There we go. Radiohead? I actually haven't listened to Radiohead that much. Not in a long time. There you go. There you go. I told you. I think we're the whitest wave in FaZe, right? I think we're the whitest wave in FaZe. The Smiths? Yes, Smiths is pretty cool. You too? Nah. Bono's annoying. Blink-182? Yeah. I mean, I started off my debut, if you weren't there, if you missed it, I started off my debut with Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot, which might be older than quite a few people in chat, but if you don't know the song, it's pretty good. You should watch the music video if you've never seen it before. You should watch the music video if you've never witnessed Baby Got Back. It's quite the imagery. I did change the lyrics. I just want to point that out in case people accuse me of being like a sex pest. I did change the lyrics of Baby Got Back to I like big books and I cannot lie. So I wasn't being naughty. I was being wholesome because we were going to talk about books, and then the joke is that we were in the library. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah, I should move on because like I'm running out of time. Okay, show off the new stuff. Unfortunately, my computer I think is about to die because I can't move anything. Nothing is responding. I have an ominous 9+ notification symbol on Discord that I'm scared I've fucked up. That like, I don't know, I'm about to get like, you know the thing in old time media where it's like the cane around the neck and you get yanked off stage? I have no idea if like Sakana's about to do the equivalent of that because I'm stuck down here. You can't see the toggle, so I'll have to do this another time. I apologize, guys. I apologize. And then goals. Yes, main goal. Make phase T a reality. And then that also... Let's ignore all. Ignore all, thank you. That was annoying me. I hate the little squiggles. I want phase T. Sakana, let's get on it. Let's make it a reality. And then, obviously, it's reality. I hope you get the joke. So, I want to make even more bad jokes that make you annoyed, or maybe you like them as well. And then, yeah, I've got to start my Clio idol arc in earnest, because I need to learn to sing and dance so I can be the awkward idol hag on stage who is very embarrassed to be there and doesn't know what she's doing, but by God, I'll give it a college try. I will try my bestest to not be the drizzling shits on stage. I'm probably going to be the drizzling shits on stage, but hopefully I don't shit the bed that much. So yeah. Thank you for wishing me luck. I think we're getting lessons on how to be idols in the future, so hopefully I can not be completely inept. And hopefully my Japanese can also improve, because I have to sing Japanese songs, and then also talking with my Japanese senpai as well. I wanna be able to talk to my Japanese senpai because they're also really cool. They're really cool and really nice, and they're really welcoming, even with the language barrier. So I hope I can communicate with them better, because their English is better than my Japanese. That's for damn sure. And I want to hopefully fix that. And then yeah, I want to learn more about history, and also, oh god, everything is starting to break. My model, I'm getting laggy. More history lectures. So I did have one planned for launch of this week, but due to a bunch of stuff coming up, and then also stress with debut, I did not have time to finish the lecture, but I do have something planned for later in the week, which is a surprise, which might not be the same level, but I hope you will enjoy it. Yeah, I will try and get the history lecture that will be about the setting of Kingdom Come Deliverance. It'll be revolving around the turn of the 15th century Bohemia. and talking about the HRE and all that good stuff. So hopefully I can get that done in due time. And then yes, I want to have fun with everyone, because I mean, I think that's ultimately what we're all here for, right? We're here to have fun and enjoy ourselves, and hopefully we can have a nice time on stage and on stream and hang out and, you know, enjoy each other's company. And hopefully I can make you laugh, and hopefully you can make me laugh, and we can all have fun together. Yeah. And then finally, I don't know about you guys, but I like FaZe Connect. I am a big fan of FaZe Connect. Type 1 if you like FaZe Connect. Type 2 if you love FaZe Connect. And let's see how bad the stream delay is, because I think my stream is like getting more and more delayed as I speak. I'm seeing a lot of hearts, so thank you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I have to get used to the delay on YouTube. It's a little bit more, but I'm sure I can manage. Yay! I'm glad. I, like you guys, I'm a FaZe fan. I'm a big fan of FaZe, so I'm really glad that I was able to join, and hopefully I can help make this place even cooler and even better. So thank you to all my senpai for paving the way for me, and thank you for everyone for giving me the chance to do this, and I hope I can make it up to you by being a good addition to the company, and I hope that we can all have a wonderful time together, and I hope we can, you know, do some cool events, because I got a lot of interesting ideas that I hope you guys will enjoy, so you'll have to wait for those. And no spoilers, but thank you guys. And then finally, this is a personal goal. I would like to go to Antarctica, because I've been to 6 of the 7 continents, and Antarctica is the last one. Although technically, like, some of them, I barely touched South America, so I would like to, you know, also because of the anime from before, A Place Further in the Universe also inspired me to want to go to Antarctica. But yeah, I would like to visit every continent on the world before I die. So that's a long-term goal, because obviously there's more important things to do than go to Antarctica, like maybe getting a house. That's pretty cool. Well, duh, it's Antarctica. And there you go. There's your shit jokes. Moving on. Moving on. A house in Antarctica? I don't know if that will stand up to the business. Okay, moving through the credits. Thank you to Tefish Mama, for the beautiful art that I can't show off that much at the moment because I'm relegated to the bottom of the screen because my PC is fucking dying. Thank you, Terry, for bringing me to life. Thank you very much. Thank you, both of you guys, for making me so beautiful and so fluid, and thank you so much. Thank you to Tana Hibiscus Drop for being my original artist. Thank you so much for all of the support that you gave me over the years and allowing me to have this opportunity in the first place. Thank you so much. To the music credits, thank you to Aya for composing the orchestral piece, Gaudium Historiae, and thank you to the Budapest Scoring Orchestra for performing it. Thank you very much to everyone involved. There was a lot of work went into it. Thank you so much for everyone who helped make it happen, because holy heck, it's fucking sick. And if you haven't seen it, it is over on Aya's channel, but it's also in this VOD, and it'll be in the previous VOD as well. So multiple chances to watch it. And also, I'm kind of in the way. I apologize for the credits. I can't move myself, but my BGMs were composed by Shindigs as well. So if you don't know, Shindigs is another VTuber and also does a lot of Twitter trends and stuff about VTubing. So thank you, Shindigs, for your hard work as well. And then moving over to the lore video, we had the wonderful art by Poopy. Thank you, Pepe, for your wonderful drawings of everyone and listening to my silly requests about, like, oh, we should have Panko be Augustus Caesar. Yeah, that's what we should do. We should have Panko be Augustus's column. Oh no, isn't it Trajan's columns? Oh no, I'm getting all my historical facts mixed up. And then we have I think Rie is the thinker. I think Rie is the thinker, and Amy is the discus thrower. And oh my gosh, what other historical references were there? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking now. But there was chock full of them. So thank you, Poopy, for your wonderful art. Thank you, Lumi, for your great, wonderful performance as the voice acting behind the lore video. Also, yes, Panko. I am apparently Panko's mum. You can't see it very well, but if I get really smug, I kind of look like Panko. See? You can see the resemblance, right? Very low res Lumi, yes. Where are my ears? They're hidden behind my big fluffy hair. And thank you to Edmund Kanoko for the video SFX and dialogue mixing. Thank you very much for bringing the whole project together. Thank you so much. And thank you to the free BGMs that we used by Philip Millman. And I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's I think it's Japanese, because that's kanji and then that's katakana. Oh no, it's hiragana, sorry. I'm already phasing my Nihongo reps. Oh no. So thank you everyone involved for that. And then my OP and ED. So I was fortunate enough to be able to ask my friends to work on my OP and ED. Maple Winters, who worked on the character art in the OP, and Jets did the background art. My friend Jean Famous did the background art. And then it was brought together by Mayowan. Thank you very much, Mayowan, for bringing everything together. I really appreciate your wonderful animating, and I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. I think it looks amazing. And then also, if you haven't seen it, Mia Galactic did my ending screen. She drew the art and also animated it herself. She's incredibly talented. Sorry, my head's in the way. She's another Australian VTuber who is very, very talented, and I love Mia and Maple and Jet bits. So thank you very much for all of your work in getting everything to work. So listening to my insane ideas. Thank you so much, guys. And then finally, actually no, I have one more credits page. So we have Pinga Penguins did the background for the library and the archive room. Unfortunately, I don't think I can show you them now because everything is frozen. Might be able to show you later. But yeah, they did the wonderful art for the backgrounds. Thank you very, very much, Pinga, for your wonderful work. Snooki, unfortunately for the YouTube streamers, you haven't seen my stinger that much because of how cursed my OBS setup is right now. Sanuki worked on my stinger, so I tried to support as many Australian YouTubers as I could with my debut. So I'm really happy with how Sanuki's stinger worked out. Thank you so much, Sanuki. My overlays and schedule were designed by Hodose. Thank you very much to Hodose's beautiful artwork. Honestly, like, look at this. Look at this. It's so good. This whole scene was by Hodose. Including the slide background. This is a custom slide background that Hodose cooked up. So thank you very much, Hodose. And finally, my alerts, which you haven't seen yet because I've had them disabled for today. They were by Yeru. I don't know if you can see my head's in the way, but yes, Yeru. Thank you very much. I think my first stream tomorrow. Actually, it's my only stream. Tomorrow on Twitch, I think will be the first stream that those will be enabled for. So you get to see them finally. It took a lot to set them up, so hopefully I can get everything to work. I actually don't have them set up for YouTube yet because I don't have the monetization enabled yet. And then final credits. We have Toru. Thank you very much to Toru for the chat CSS, so the beautiful looking chats. 9 hours from now? Oh, shite. Oh, guys. My desktop is frozen. It's still saying it's 12:24 p.m. I mean a.m. It's 1 a.m. That's not good. Oops. my technology is hard, guys. I can't believe I'm this scuffed. It's my second YouTube stream. What the heck? I have no idea how this happened. I think Windows Explorer must have crashed. I have no idea. I've never had it crash before. I don't know. But yeah, I'll very quickly wrap this up. Chikadayo did the wonderful emotes, which again, I think at the moment are only on YouTube, so you can't use them at the moment, but you will be able to use them hopefully soon on Twitch. Stephanus Shendi did the wonderful logo. Thank you very much to Stephanus. The logo is top right, up here. Like, look at it. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful logo. And finally, my BRB screen, which I don't know if I can show you right now. And my head is in the way. Can I get down? There, oh, there you go. It's NMM 0307. Thank you very much for your beautiful artwork. I'm hoping this will work. I don't know. I think it might work if I do this, and then I hit 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 this. There you go. There's the beautiful BRB screen. Thank you, Eminem0307, for the beautiful artwork, and also Mayowen for animating it. And I can't see what chat is saying now because I don't have chat on screen. So I might have to move back to the end screen. I also don't think I have chat on the end screen either. And unfortunately, I can't move myself down here either. Oh wait, I have to do this. There we go. Now you can see what I'm seeing. Hi guys. I think I should probably call it here because I need to exercise my PC. And unfortunately I can't see the chat. So thank you very much for coming, everyone. Is anyone live? I don't think I can raid anyone. That's the problem. Oh, Loki is live. How do I do this? Can I redirect to Loki or Pico? I think I can. Hang on. Let me go back to a screen where I can see chat. So you guys can... Ah! There's my Twitter. I was about to redirect. Let me hide that. Oh, wait. You can't see this. Oh, thank God. You guys didn't see that. Oh, Rie's live? Oh, okay, we can redirect to my Aussie senpai. Sorry, I have to... Sorry, let me move over to the chatting screen. That's not even the scene I'm in. What the heck? How have I done this? I'm playing Voodoo. Loki finished our stream? Oh, my shit is not up to date. Let me refresh. Oh yeah, Rio is live. Okay. Bear with me whilst I figure this one out. I've never done this before on the fly, so hopefully I can do this. I think I click this, and then I say redirect stream in... Where is it? Does anyone know how to do this? Any streamers in chat? No, I'll figure this out. Sorry. Oh. Oh. I'm learning. There was a way to do this. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Fuck off, YouTube. I'm not doing that. Yep. Greedy bastards. How do I redirect? Connection poor? Oh, that sounds bad. I guess I can hit end stream? No, because that won't redirect. Guys. Why is there no option to freaking do this? Pop out dashboard? Is that what I need to do? Nope, that's not it. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. So I don't know how to do the redirect. Click edit under customization. Oh. No, I don't want to start a new stream. Sorry, YouTube. Can I do this to the current stream? I don't know how to do it, so we might have to manual raid. I apologize. I apologize. Scuff has killed the stream. I am so sorry. How do I do this? It would be nice to know how to do this for the future. Okay, guys. Go to VA stream right now, if I can figure that one out. If I know how to do that. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, I figured it. I got it. Redirect. Add redirect. Search REA. Oh, there we go. Under the same sky, singing. Save. I fixed it. Let's go. Okay, it was behind a different menu. Because of course it is. Because YouTube's backend doesn't make any sense. Okay. Thank you for coming, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Otsu FaZe, Otsu Quest, Otsu Clio. I would do a close-up and give you a, I don't know, a big old kiss, but I can't move, so you'll have to settle for this, I guess. We can move over to the ending screen now, finally, and bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Hag love. Otsu Quest, Otsu FaZe, Otsu Clio. Bye, guys. Bye. I think I just hit end stream, and then it goes, right? Yep. Okay. Bye, guys.